introduce yourself like the others did. All right, I got my man in the building.
Kevin Edward, President, CEO, 8 Ball Entertainment. What's up?
What's good with you, man?
A little bit of everything. Out here grinding, busy, and on the road.
You're the hardest working man in show business.
It feels like that, man. It feels like that. I mean, you know, we're getting a lot of love from a lot of people. We just came back from New York, like Saturday. You know, the week before that, we was in Connecticut. You know, we just been doing a lot of shows, a lot of work, man. You know, Smooth Impact's really doing their thing. They're coming up. They're just hot right now. Like their motto is no auto-tune needed. Right. You know what I mean? Because they go in and we start off everything with these dudes a cappella, you know what I mean? So that we let people know from the beginning they're getting a real deal from 8 Ball. Right. You know, the thing I love about Smooth Impact, and they're the cornerstone, I will tell anybody, because they're the ones that's coming out the gate. First cornerstone, first group I built for the organization. Okay. All of these dudes can sing lead. They're all talented in their own right. I tell them all the time, all together y'all make like that perfect dude.
They definitely
you know,
do.
You know, it's
and
like,
they all got their own different swag. That's what's
right,
cool. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
yeah. You know, it's amazing, man. It's been amazing to watch. This is a labor of love. This started out for me 6-7 years ago. You know, the whole company and the whole idea. I mean, I made some personnel changes. It started out with 5. But, you know, we had some issues. It got down to these 4, man. And it was just like, I heard these 4, and I was just like, yeah, this is it right here.
Any other groups? Or are you just totally focusing on these
Well,
guys?
we have Smooth Impact, of course.
Yep.
Those are my dudes. That's Paris, Keem, Sakori, and Flashy.
Okay.
I do have a female group that's still in development called Diamond Black.
Okay.
Pretty dope. I do have rap artists on the label. I got a young man, his name's Josh Breezy out of New York. My man Prince O and his brother 2-3 here in Boston, they just kill it.
You got a pretty big roster.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, I got about 7 strong acts. I mean,
So right now, Smooth Impact is what's on the front line right now.
right, yep. Yeah, the key to the lock, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for real.
And it's crazy because when I listen to their music, man, it gives you that feel, man.
Takes you back.
It takes you back into
Yeah.
the real.
Okay, it's called NEOS. You know, it stands for New Era Old School.
Right.
That's how we're doing it.
Now, under your umbrella, is there, and not so much is there ego, but how do you maintain the ego of 7 different acts?
Well,
And then these acts have,
Well,
subdivisions within.
it's amazing, but you know, I mean, the whole label, man. It's like, you know, my artist Bowtie. She is like, she's phenomenal. She's the triple threat, you know, writer, producer, and she's just a real unique, crazy style vocalist. But she gonna drop this joint called Benjamins, and she's gonna drop her joint Waves. It's just gonna be a rap from there, you know.
Is she a singer or a rapper?
She's a singer. But she can rap if she wants to, you know. But yeah, she is one of the most unique, talented people you're ever gonna see. You know, I'm like amped for her. On March 25th, Smooth Impact's gonna be opening up for Silk. You know what I mean? And that's at the Shaw Center out there in Brockton. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on with us, man. You know, like I said,
Getting a lot of stops.
yeah, a lot, man. Yeah.
So how did you come up with the name 8 Ball?
Well, that's the catalyst of my family, man. You know what I mean? My government is really, my last name is Ball. And, you know, it's like there's 8 members in my family, and it's just like, you know, that's where it all begins. The formula to me for success is God, family, and business. That's how I rock.
Now, is that part of the hardship that you have to suffer within this game, just based on the name itself? Because I mean, I do find the name interesting, and of course, when you first hear it, the first thing you think of, you associate it with not so much the drug, but a street thing. But then when you look at your catalog,
what it is,
that's not what it's portraying.
Right, yeah, you know, I mean, you know, it's like I said, you know, like if somebody wants to try to dig up dirt on me, I'll hand them the shovel. You feel me? That's how I feel about it.
You know? Bro, you definitely got a good thing going. And it's like, you know, what I see with you guys, it's like, all right, everybody keeps saying that, all right, we next, so we gonna do it, or we gonna do it. But when I see these guys in particular, I really believe, like, we got something.
Yeah, you see them in the room, they come into the building. We went to New York, man, and stepped off the tour bus, and the guy was like, I don't know who y'all are, but y'all are somebody. You know, can I take a picture? Especially from, like, the love we get from the city here at home is crazy. And that's what I'm really loving is the fact that we have that love of the street, you know, and we give that back. Everywhere we go, we're going to represent Boston to the fullest, man, you know.
So who's behind like the music writing? Do they write their own music or do you write music yourself?
They all can write, man.
That's crazy.
The joint that we got out, my boy Jay Diggy, big shout out to him, by the way. He gave us the beat. We want people to vibe. You know, people don't vibe anymore. You feel me? And you know, it make you slow down and think about things. You feel me? So, yeah, the boys in that name, man, and I'll tell you. See, the name Smooth Impact. Now, the question of the day for everybody: what does that mean? Smooth means a level above smoothness. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So y'all heard that here first. So when y'all hear people, yo, that's smooth. Well, you know, Smooth Impact and me, that's where that came from. We coined that. Y'all got that? So, you know.
That's dope.
Of course, you guys are eventually going to be booming even into further channels. Do you plan to keep this homegrown, or because they always say you got to get out of Boston to make it?
Well, see, that's the thing that kills me, man. You know, I listen to people. Oh, you got to get out of Boston. You know. I mean, my whole thing is, you know, I'm gonna make it hit.
Right.
You know, we might be away a lot, but you know, this is it, man. This is where we planted the seed. This is where the seed is growing. You know what I mean? And we're gonna stay rooted in Boston, man. And
awesome.
it's the game plan to put Boston on the map.
Right.
So do these just fall in your lap because of people seeing like
What,
this
the
the
gigs?
referrals? Yeah, the gigs.
Well,
or
it's
is it?
weird, but it's like it's been like a snowball effect, man. I mean, we do one gig, and out of that one gig, 5 or 6 come. Or the phone just like we just did the MAPS. That's like the Mass Arts Performing. We just did that, man. And let's be honest, we're in a hip hop infused society right now. So we'll go to these shows, and it's like 15 rap acts in Smooth Impact. So whoever's promoting most of the time will go there maybe third to last. And as soon as they start, it's loud, you know, everybody, you know, then you hear them haters in the background, you know.
All the heckles back
But
there.
they just keep going. And it gets quieter and quieter and quieter. And all the females always go up to the front. And, you know, you can't help but get captivated by their harmony. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I think probably by the summer, man, it's just get ready to get real crazy for us, but in a good way. And we're loving it, man. We're loving every minute of it.
I've been following y'all for a little while, man. You know what I'm saying? And I did see that you guys were like y'all making a video, right?
Yep.
Is there one already out there, or
Nope.
It's still
nope.
in the making?
See, one thing I explained to them, and they kept, oh, Kev, we gotta do a video. I said, look, dude. I said back in the day when the Jackson 5 was gonna be on TV, if you knew the Jackson 5 was gonna be on TV at 8 o'clock, at 7:35, there wasn't a person on the street. Because now people are hearing about you, they wanna come and see you, and that's what's going on.
Right.
You know, we don't follow the cookie cutter blueprint of everybody else.
Right.
So where do you see 8-Ball Entertainment in 5 years from now?
Large. Boston on the map, headquartered, you know, new artists. I got a young 14-year-old girl that can sing, man, and she's coming up. I think we got the next Jackson 5 type group coming out of Boston, the Price Boys. You talk about harmony, these dudes get it too, man. So we want to bring that element of talent that's missing from the game right now.
Before I let you go, what advice can you give upcoming artists that
Hey, man,
it's a jewel that they can walk away from this
one of the biggest things that they can do, man, and like I said, know the craft, man, and learn the business. But the thing is, the game doesn't owe you nothing. You gotta earn everything that you get in this.
Right.
If you can't follow the history, man, and give that respect to what was here before you, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna be successful.
Right. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure having you, man. I mean, I wish we
Enjoyed
had
it.
more time.
Enjoyed it,
You
man.
know
Real
how it
talk.
is, man. Time is of the essence, you know. We don't want to hold you up in your time neither.
Yeah, right,
We
right.
appreciate all the wisdom, man, especially you telling these young fellas, man, what it really is, man. And again, keep up what you doing, though.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you for coming
Appreciate
through,
the
man.
love, man. No doubt.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
the love.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What's good? This is your boy, Kevin Edward from 8-Ball Entertainment. You tuned into the Fox Factor, platform by my man, Red Flames TV
Word.
over here.
Chill.
You already know the grind never stops. We out.
All right.